Hello everybody. Today inshallah we'll talk about past perfect tense. Before that I want to make a quick revision about past simple. Let us see. There are examples here. Number 1, we arrived at 8 o'clock. We arrived at 8 o'clock. This is the past. The present is arrived. Arrived. Sama went to the park. Went, the past of go. Sama went to the park. Went is the past of go. I bought a new car. I bought a new car. Here, bought is the past of buy. So, as you see here, we have subject is, then past, verb 2, this means verb 2, the past, then the object, if you can find it. It's not important. Here again we have is, which means subject, start with subject, we, Sama, I, she, he, whatever. Then come verb 2, which means the past verb in the past, like arrived, went, bought. Then come the object, like a new car. Now please, can you give me your examples about past simple? Okay, don't forget to to put subject, then past simple, I mean that verb 2, then object. Okay, then now I want to talk about past perfect. Here we have examples. Number 1, the train had already left. The train had already left. Left is the past participle of leave. Left, leave. She had finished her homework. She had finished her homework. I had earned a lot of money. I had earned a lot of money. Here, as we see, that past perfect consists of is, which means subject, the train, she, I, we, they, whatever. Then had, this is the subject, then had, subject had, then verb 3, that means past participle, left, finished, earned, then the object, a lot of money, her work, and so on. Now please give me your examples about past perfect. Don't forget to use subject, then had, then the past participle or verb 3, then object. Thank you. Now I want to continue this slide about past perfect. About past perfect, as if you want to make a full sentence in past perfect tense. Here, number 1, we arrived at 8, but the train had already left. This is the whole sentence. We arrived at 8, but the train had already left. Here, this sentence is in the past. Arrived, but here in the past perfect, had already left. That means that the train had left first, then we arrived. So the train had already left, then we arrived. So this happened before this. So this is happened before this. Okay. Number 2, Sama went to the park after she had finished her work. Whenever you see after, then put past perfect after it. After, then past perfect. After, then past perfect. That means after had plus verb 3. had plus verb 3, and before it put past simple. Before it put past simple. So after here past simple like went, then here past perfect like had finished. So first she had finished, then Sama went to the park. So after, then past perfect, before it past simple went. Let us see the number 3, example number 3. I bought a new car after I had earned a lot of money. The same after here at the middle, then come past perfect had plus verb 3, and before it there is past simple. So after here past perfect, and the other sentence will be past simple. The opposite of after is before. Then past simple, not past perfect. Here after, then past perfect, but here before, then past simple, and the another sentence will be at the past perfect. So after is the opposite of before, then past simple, but after, then past perfect. Past perfect here, past simple here, but here past simple here, and past perfect here. So after, when it's here at the middle, so here will be past perfect, and here will be past simple. After, if it's at the beginning, so will be past perfect here and past simple the another sentence. So after, then come quickly past perfect. Okay, after, then past perfect. The other sentence will be past simple. After past perfect, after past perfect, and the another one will be past simple. Before is the opposite. Before past simple. Before here past simple, then past perfect, and here before it past perfect. So before, then past simple, after, then past perfect. Okay, now let us see what we have here. We have to choose. Number 1, she had her breakfast. There is had, she had. Which one is true? Which one is true? Yes, it should be eaten. Why? Because it's the past participle of verb 3, and as we have here had, so had, then past participle or verb 3. Number 2, I him to do the task after I had finished my homework. We see that after here, then come had plus past participle. Before it, what we have? We must put which one? Here is after, past perfect, past simple. So it must be held. I helped him to do the task after I had finished my work. Number 3, he in the library before he came to the class. There is before here, before, past simple. So what should we do here? What should we put? Yes, had studied. Why? Because it must be past perfect here. Here past simple, and here past perfect. Number 4, they had eaten the fish. They began to feel sick. Here past perfect, and here past simple. So we must choose after. Yeah, that's right. Now we want to move quickly to the yes no question. We took it before. I think that we must put had at the beginning, then the subject. Change the places, just change the places. Sarah here and had here. The subject here and had here. Had Sarah finished her homework and put a question mark at the end, and that's it. Also here, Ahmed had played volleyball. Had here, Ahmed here, then question mark. Just change places and put question mark at the end. Now let us see WH question. Here the same, do. Sarah had finished her homework. Sarah here, had here, put what at the beginning, then the verb, then a question mark, and omit the object. Why? Because we asked about the object, so we must omit it to know the answer. What at the beginning, then had, then the subject Sarah, finished, question mark. What had Sarah finished? What had Sarah finished? Sarah had finished her homework. Number 2, Ahmed had played volleyball. Ahmed had played volleyball. Now had here, Ahmed here, then what or whatever, whatever. But here we must put what because we want to ask about what had Ahmed played. It's volleyball. So what had Ahmed played, and then question mark. So change the places of the subject and here and had, put WH word like what, then question mark at the end. And don't forget to omit the object because you want to ask about it. Here we have exercise. Use this prompt to write past perfect sentence. Number 1, Jamal cleaned his car. Jamal cleaned his car. Use past perfect. Use past perfect. Yes, so it will be like this. Jamal had cleaned his car. Jamal had cleaned his car. Subject, then had, then verb 3, then the object. Jamal had cleaned his car. Now they lose their money. Use or write past perfect here. So it will be like this. They, then had, then verb 3, lost their money, the object. That's it. Now make yes no question. He had studied English before he moved to America. It will be yes no question. It will be like this. Had, put it at the beginning, then the subject, then continue the whole sentence and put question mark at the end. Just change the places. Just change the places. Jamal had cleaned his car. This is the first one. We want to use not. Where should I put not? Yes, we took it before. That not must be after had, has, have, was, whatever. Jamal hadn't cleaned his car. Jamal hadn't cleaned his car. So thank you very much.